Now for heat race number 1, which is brought to you by SoCal Performance. Pay attention to our lineups for the heat races. Chris Holt's going to be going through the grandstands and selecting a contestant for each heat race. If that contestant picks the winner of that heat race, they win 4 free tickets next Saturday night right here at Perris Auto Speedway. And Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply and Vista Paint present the Napa Auto Parts Auto Trader Magazine's SCRA Sprint Cars and the wingless California Lightning Sprint Cars. On the pole for heat race number 1, the number 47 fly-in, Brian Vennard. Outside Brian, first time in the race car, the number 25 from Fresno, Dwayne Markham. Row number 2 on the inside, out of Temecula, California, currently 5th in SCRA points. Number 44, going to turn 22 years old tomorrow, Mike Spencer. Next to Spencer, the number 45 from Concord, California, 11 lifetime wins with SCRA, currently 3rd in the points, the Demon, Damian Gardner. Move back to row number 3, his best ever qualifying attempt with SCRA right here at the past night. Number 10, out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Trevor Brillman. Starting next to Brillman, the number 99, out of Escondido, the veteran Adam Mitchell. Move back to row number 4 on the inside of that row. Currently 2nd in SCRA points, scored 1 wing on the non-wing World Championship Tour Swing of the Midwest. He's from Ojai, California, driving the yellow number 7, owned by Mark Priestley, Troy Rutherford. Starting to his right, all of 16 years old. From Carefree, Arizona, the 56AZ, Alex Pruitt. And rounding out the field, the number 82 from Whittier, California, Dan Hilberg. Your lineup one more time by the numbers for SoCal Performance, heat race number 1. Row 1 has 47 and 25. Row 2, 44 and 45. Row 3, 10 and 99. Row 4, the 7 and the 56AZ. And in row number 5, it's car number 82. 10 laps, top 4 to the A-main. Right now, it's time to go to Chris Holt. Chris?
Just got back today. Them wild-eyed boys that had been away.
Lights are out, standing by for green. 410's the first time in Southern California in over a month. And it's Vennard with that good-looking new paint job, trying to take the lead off turn number 2. The RC Performance Engine car is out front. 2nd spot, it's Spencer. 3rd spot, it's the Demon. And in 4th, it's Mitchell. Number 10 laps, top 4 to the A-main. Everybody else goes to the B. New leader, Spencer, the 21-year-old for just a few more hours out front. Rutherford in the yellow number 7, 1 spot out of transfer. Boy, Mitchell trying to go around the outside of Gardner. Yeah, while he does that, here comes Rutherford to the inside of Mitchell. That's the battle for the final transfer spot. Oh, Mitchell slaps the wall in the front straightaway. And it costs him. Rutherford took the spot back. Mitchell back inside him. They come up on the back of Damian Gardner. Gardner onto the K-rail on the back straightaway. That could have been ugly. And he gives away 3rd to Rutherford. Comes right back inside him. And the Demon takes 3rd back. Rutherford says, heck with that noise, dude. I want him back as well. This time the Demon keeps it off the K-rail. Slide job by Rutherford. Back into 3rd. Demon cuts down low from contact with Mitchell. That was close. And something's busted on the Demon's car, the 45 car. We go yellow, and you saw a bunch of parts coming off the back of that 45 car going down the front straightaway. So a tough break for Damian Gardner. This is Perris Auto Speedway Cap Night. Want to thank you guys. All got a free hat. We gave away one USAC hat tonight, and that's the guy walking down there with all the things sticking out of it. So Damian Gardner, providing he can get the car fixed, goes to the B main. Ready to go green, middle of the back straightaway in front of the Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply sign. Out front at Spencer. Rutherford using the wide line, goes to second, wants to keep that drive up to get around Spencer. Spencer's going to beat him down the back straightaway. Final transfer spot right now, the number 99 of Mitchell Brillman behind him in the black number 10. And now Markham in the 25 car moves up to fifth, but he's a long way behind Mitchell. Rutherford to the inside. And Rutherford takes over the lead. Two laps to go. White flag next time by. Problems for Venard. In a transfer spot, Venard breaks and we go yellow. So Brian Venard, tough break. Ready to go green again. They'll get the green flag at the cone, Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply sign. Final transfer spot right now is the 25 of Markham. First time in the race car, Brillman right behind him. White flag next time by. One to go. So Rutherford started this one in row number 4. Turns in an impressive job. Checkered will come out this time by. Troy Rutherford wins heat race number 1. Second will be Spencer. Finishing third, it's Mitchell. Fourth will be Markham. They all go straight to tonight's A main event. Everybody else goes to the B main. No time on heat race number 1 due to the yellow flag. And you can make some noise for Troy Rutherford as he comes down in front of you. Finishing order by the numbers 7, 44, 99, 25, 10, 56 AZ, 82, 47, and 45. And we'll go down to the grandstands to Chris Holt right now. Chris? And we'll go to the lineup right now for heat race number 2, brought to you by Shaver Racing Engines. Once again, 10 laps, top 4 to the A main event. On the pole from Highland, California, sponsored by Saboba Casino, the number 67, Rick Becker. Outside him, rookie driver out of San Clemente, sponsored by Racing Optics, a 17, Seth Wilson. Row number 2 on the inside, the 3-time Santa Maria track champion, number 3, and Mark Nation. Next to him, first time back in the race, this particular race car in 2 or 3 years, the car that won the main event last night at the Ventura Raceway with Corey Cruzman behind the wheel. Driving it tonight, the number 4 from Phoenix, Arizona, Jeremy Sherman. In the third row on the inside, a pair of veterans. 60 lifetime SCRA wins for the guy on the inside from Yorba Linda, driving the number 3, Rip Williams. Outside him, the number 98 from Lomita, Vern Sweeney. Move back to row number 4 on the inside, the 2002 Jack Kindle champion, driving car number 29, Steve Osling. Outside him, the guy who turned 55 years old this past Wednesday, number 62, Mel Murphy. And rounding out the field, if he can make the call, just bumps off right now, the number 30, Tony Lima. One more time, you're lined by the numbers. Row 1, 67 and 17. Row 2, 3N and 4. Row 3, the 3 and the 98. Row 4, the 29 and the 62. And alone in row number 5, it'll be the 30. And once again, we go to the grandstands to Mr. Chris Holt. Chris?
Line it up, baby. Hey!
Here we go. Heat race number 2. Shaver Racing Engines a sponsor. 10 laps, top 4 to the A. And Dan pulling for Osling. Pair of red cars out front. And it's going to be the veteran stock car driver from Southern California, Becker, out front. Wilson on the outside of him. Sherman running third. The 98 Sweeney fourth. Osling in the 29, 1 spot out of transfer. Wilson goes to the attic, trying to go around the outside of Becker. Becker trying to beat him back to the corner. Same time, Sweeney slides inside Sherman. That's for third spot. Here comes Williams. Williams up to 6th in the number 3 car. And Seth Wilson using the outside, drives around Becker. New leader, the driver from San Clemente, the 28-year-old rookie. Osling to the inside of Sherman. Sherman fights him off down the front straightaway. Wilson jumps over the cushion, gives the lead back to Becker. Wilson to the inside of Becker. Oh, nice move by Sweeney. He drives back into third with a sweet move out of turn number 4. Osling tucked in right behind Sweeney and Sherman. Williams watching the action from 6th. Halfway this time by, 5 down, 5 to go. Wilson going back to the attic, trying to drive around the outside of Becker. Sherman to the inside. And Wilson once again takes the lead. Now Williams starting to make his move. Puts a move on Osling. Sets his sights on Sweeney. Awesome battle for the final transfer spot. Osling now in 4th in the 29. So Sweeney 1 spot out of transfer. Williams 2 spots out of transfer. Three to go. Sherman to the inside of Becker going into turn number 3. Sherman moves up to 2nd. Becker 3rd, Osling 4th. Sweeney 5th, 6th is Williams. White flag next time by. Becker almost opened up the inside of the racetrack to Osling. Williams said it's time to go. Williams goes by Sweeney. He has 1 lap to catch Osling. White flag, 1 to go. Williams goes to the top, now drives down to the bottom off turn number 2. Don't think it's going to happen. Checkered flag comes out this time by. The win goes to the rookie Wilson. 2nd will be Sherman. 3rd is Becker. 4th is Osling. They all go to the A main event. Everybody else will go to the B. 3:03:26, the time on heat race number 2. And your finishing order by the numbers: 17, 4, 67, 29, 3, 98, 3N, 62, and 30. And we'll go heat race number 3, which is brought to you by SpinTech Performance Mufflers. As the other 2 heat races were, this one is 10 laps, top 4 to the A main, everybody else to the B. On the pole, it is the number 2A, Super Ricky Gunn, or the Freeway Flasher, whichever you prefer. Outside him, sponsored by SpinTech Performance Mufflers. That's his company. They also sponsor this heat race. Out of Riverside, the number 57, the 50-year-old Ron D. Donato. Row number 2, welcome back to Perris Auto Speedway. Former winner here Now runs a little bit with the Busch Series. Now the NASCAR Busch Series, that is, runs sprint car races when he has a chance. Has a chance this weekend on Mooresville, North Carolina. The 0, Hotfoot Troy Klein. And changing your lineup. The 21A is on the pole, and that's Bobby Graham out of Riverside. The 21A is on the pole. That's Bobby Graham. Outside row number 2, it is the Freeway Flasher. Number 2A, Super Ricky Gunt. Third row on the inside, the number 94, former SCRA or former CRA Rookie of the Year, and a former Arizona Sprint Car champion. Number 94 from Buckeye, Arizona is Charles Davis Jr. Next to him, a former Oval Nationals champion, now 33 years old, living in Garden Grove, California, sponsored by Ferrari Dairy, Tony Jones. And in the back row, the 16-year-old second in rookie points with SCRA out of Bakersfield, California, Alan Ballard. And the 31, first time with SCRA, former TQ and USAC Western States midget winner here at Perris Auto Speedway. From Simi Valley, Alex Harris. Your lineup one more time by the numbers. Row 1, 21A and 57. Row 2, the 0 and the 2A. Row 3, the 94 and the 2. And in row number 4, the 97 and the 31. And one more time, we send it grandstand side to Chris Holt. Chris?
All right, this young lady, she even has a cushion for me to sit on. How's her program all filled out? Your name, ma'am?
Pat Hicks.
And who are you going to go with?
Troy Klein.
Troy Klein. Good move. All righty.
Hey, Clay Cat's here as we start heat race number 3. Uh-oh, I think they're calling that one back. And they do. That was an ugly start. So we're going to do it all over again. Have you left your lights on? We'll try it again, see if we get a cleaner start for heat race number 3, and indeed we do. DiDonato on the wide line, trying to take the lead. Graham on the low line. Klein and Jones running third and fourth. Gunt right behind them with Davis. And leading the first lap, it's going to be Bobby Graham. DiDonato ducks to the inside, former winner with the CRA Sprint Cars. Klein had a good run going on the outside till Graham drifted up there. Now Jones takes over third. Klein in the 0 car got upside down last night at the Ventura Raceway. They got it fixed, brought it back out here today. And for those of you Mike Kirby fans wondering why he's not driving the 0 tonight, he's at Lake Mead on a houseboat on vacation this week. Davis trying to throw a slide job on Gunt. That's a takeover fifth. Jones in the final transfer spot in the blue number 2. That's the 2A of Gunt trying to take it away from him. Down the back straightaway, keep an eye on Gunt. And Gunt working the basement. They almost touch. And Gunt takes away the final transfer spot from Jones. Oh, contact with Jones and Davis off too. And at the same time, Hotfoot Klein goes inside DiDonato, moves to second. Your leader is Showtime Sheridan. 5 down, 5 to go. Good heat races tonight here at the Pass. Here comes Davis. Davis trying to steal the final transfer spot away from Gunt. And he does. And his wife cheering hard. She's the car owner and the crew chief on the 94. Davis trying to go one spot farther. Takes away the 4th spot. The 3rd spot from DiDonato. So now DiDonato's on the bubble. And all of a sudden out front, Klein is reeled in Sheridan. Jones takes DiDonato for the final transfer spot now. Yeah, a lot of passing in this one. Eight down, white flag the next time by. Klein to the back bumper of Showtime. And around in the corner goes the 31 of Harris. First time in the car on dirt. Good job, dude. 360 continues on. We stay green. Boy, Gaunt in fifth, looking like he... Boy, we got a hot B-main coming up. Looks like he's not going to transfer. And Klein going up in smoke. I spoke too soon. The win goes to Showtime. Second spot will be Davis. Third is Tony Jones. And fourth will be Super Ricky Gaunt. Tough break for a hot foot Troy Klein going up in smoke. 3:01:15, the time on heat race number 3. And we'll give you the finishing order right now by the numbers. 21A, 94, 2, 2A, 57, 97, 31, and 0. And as he gets pushed on, put your hands together for Hotfoot Troy Klein. We don't get to enjoy him out here much anymore, and he did a good job with that one before he went up in smoke. And we'll go back to Chris Holt. Chris, we go to lineup right now for heat race number 4. Brought to you by Stinger Chassis. They're doing a little scraping on the wall so the guys can see them when they come to the corner. Track is heavy at night, stick into the walls. This is your lineup. Starting on the pole, the number 14, Bobby Graham out of Riverside. Next to him, out of Camarillo, SCRA's leading rookie, the number 54, 20-year-old Josh Ford. Second row on the inside, he's 45 years old, been racing a whole bunch of years in Southern California. Started out in TQs, the number 84, Gary W. Howard. With him in that row, we just talked to his mom up in the grandstands, a Flying Canuck out of Torrance, California, number 66, Jay Hicks. Row number 3 on the inside, the number 41 from Costa Mesa, former Speedway motorcycle racer, last year's Rookie of the Year with SCRA, Bobby Cody. In that row with Cody, another former SCRA Rookie of the Year, 1996 to be exact. In car number 91, Jordan Hermansader. And in the back row, this guy's got a bunch of fans in the stands. Sponsored by Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply from Silver City, New Mexico. Car number 50, the gas man, Richard Griffin. And from Montclair, number 39, Cal Smith. Your lineup one more time by the numbers. Row 1, 14 and 54. Row 2, 84 and 66. Row 3, 41 and 91. And in row number 4, the 50 and the 39. A 1. Stinger Chassis heat race number 4. 10 laps, top 4 of the A-main. Final heat race of the night. Oh, Ford bicycles are going into the corner. Graham in second. Third spot, the Flying Canuck. Final transfer spot right now, the number 91, Hermansader. Griffin, 2 spots out of transfer in the Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply, number 50. Griffin going to the inside of Howard. Gets him. He's 1 spot out of transfer. And problems for Cal Smith. I don't know what happened. Looked like he jumped the cushion. He keeps it going. We'll stay green. 3 laps down, 7 to go. Griffin working the final transfer spot, trying to go inside Hermansader. Hermansader around the outside of Hicks. Gas man trying to follow him by. And he does. So the gas man moves to the final transfer spot. Ford been out front all the way. Graham been in second all the way. Hermansader third. Gasman fourth. Hermansader and the Gasman sandwich. Graham coming off turn number 4. They both get by him. Here comes Hicks now. So Graham on the bubble. The Flying Canuck trying to chase him down. Everybody in Saskatchewan cheering loud. And the Gasman's hood is starting to peel up. He's gone to the inside. Part of the gump. Looks like part of the hood peeled up. Upside down on the front straightaway, Howard. And we go red. And Howard climbs out of the race car. Back to green. 8 laps down, 2 to go in heat race number 4. Here later is Hermansader. Ford is second, third is the Gasman. The battle for the final transfer spot involves the 14 of Graham, the 66 of Hicks, and the 41 of Cody. Last lap flag, 1 to go. Good battle for that final transfer spot. Hicks to the inside of Graham one more time. Cody running the attic, trying to get a drive off the cushion. Doesn't happen there. Checkers come out. The win will go to the 91 Hermansader. Second spot will be the Gasman. Third will be Ford. Look at this for the final transfer. Awesome. And Hicks does a Damian Gardner and goes backwards into turn number 1. We'll get the official finishing order for you in just a couple seconds. That one was too close to call. How'd you guys like it, though? And that final transfer spot does go to the number 14, Bobby Graham. Your finishing order by the numbers 91, 50, 54, 14, 66, 41, 39, and 84. Heat races were hot here at Perris Auto Speedway tonight. The JE Pistons passing Masters Dash. These are the fastest 8 cars that transferred from their heat race. Not necessarily the fastest 8 cars on the night. The fastest 8 who transfer out of their heat race. The way they finish this one is the way they'll start the main event, the first 4 rows straight up, meaning the winner starts on the pole. The guy who finishes second starts outside row number 2. Here's your lineup on the pole from Long Beach, California. Number 91, Jordan Hermansader. Next to him, good to see him in the dash. Number 2 out of Garden Grove, Tony Jones. Second row on the inside, the number 99, Adam Mitchell. And outside him, the number 50, Richard Griffin. Go back to row number 3, the multi-time Mexican national champion, number 29, Steve Osling. And with Stevie O in that row, number 7, Troy Rutherford out of Ojai. And rounding out the field in row number 4, it's an Arizona row. On the inside from Buckeye, Arizona, number 94, Charles Davis Jr. And outside him from Phoenix, number 4, Jeremy Sherman. One more time, your lineup by the numbers. Row 1, 91 and 2. Row 2, 99 and 50. Row 3, 29 and 7. And in row number 4, the 94 and the 4. Here we go. J.E. Pistons passing Masters Dash. Jones on the outside on the low line, the 91 Herman Sater. Third spot, it's Griffin. Herman Sater shakes Jones at the end of lap number 1. Griffin going to the inside of Jones now. Boy, I see smoke out of Jones' car. Hope not. Mitchell in the 4th spot in the white number 99. No, there's no smoke out of there. Good. Herman Sater looking impressive in that car. Rutherford changes strategies, goes up the cushion. If he doesn't pass one more car, he'll start inside row number 3 in the main. Last lap flag next time by. Folks, if those are your kids standing down by that chain link fence, get them to take a seat in the grandstand. You guys saw that car flip right up against a crash wall. Please keep everybody away from the chain link fence. 1 to go. Griffin trying to take a shot at Herman Sater. Jones still third, then it's Mitchell. Checkers come down this time by. The winner tonight's J.E. Pistons passing Masters Dash, the 91 Herman Sater. Second Griffin, third Jones, fourth Mitchell, fifth Rutherford, sixth will be Sherman, seventh Osling, and eighth will be Davis. (1:47.28) the time on the dash. And your finishing order by the numbers: 91, 50, 2, 99, 7, 4, 29, and 94. Chris is ready with Rutherford. Chris?
All righty, we're down here with the number 7 car, and it's great to see this guy up here once again. You know, we've had a pretty good year. We've had our ups and downs, but we've just been steadily moving forward. And Troy, one more night here to have a shot at picking up some more points and a main event win.
Yeah, you know, the guys bust their tail back at the shop week in and week out, and we did a pretty good job back there on the tour. Not quite as good as we wanted to, but, you know, we have high expectations going into it, and I think that's the way you got to be. You know, you're out there to win every race you can and at least run in the top 5, and that's our goal.
Well, we're doing that, and it keeps on repeating itself. So a quick time tonight makes Mr. Glenn Sander a little bit poorer.
Yeah, you know, he helps us out a bunch through the year, and I just got to thank him for putting this up for us and all the other sponsors that help out with SCRA.
All right. Well, Troy, good luck for the rest of the evening, and congratulations on another quick time. I know it makes the crew pretty happy when the car runs good.
Yeah, you know, it just eases the pain right off the bat. You know, you go out and set quick time, it kind of puts the crew in a good mood.
All righty. Troy Rutherford, car number 7, with tonight's Sander Engineering Fast Time Award, and goes home with another $100. How about now? Let's talk to this guy now that he's had some time to settle down. Whew, boy, oh boy, Flash. He's starting on the pole. I mean, you and your car owner just got to be ecstatic here.
Oh, this is awesome. I think the last dash I won was in 99 in Bill Lloyd's car, and we want to try to keep this thing up there. I mean, it's 50 laps. You don't have to lead every lap. We've got some changes we're going to make. Track probably dry out. This is awesome. Bob Farrow, Stay Wet Water Trucks. Frank Henderhand's helping us out here with the chassis tonight. This is Dan Brewer motor. This is just great.
Well, I got the crew coming up here to take some pictures because this is great. And now, Flash, you say you're going to make some changes, but how did the car handle in the heat race?
You know, the car was great. The heat race was fun for me because the guys were running the bottom. We just went around them. Usually it's not that easy, but the thing's fast tonight.
All right. So then we get on the passing master dash here, starting on the bubble. Now you're telling me on the pole. I mean, you're saying you're going to make some changes. What kind of changes would you make to a race car this fast?
Well, it's fast, but the last 20 laps last 10 laps, the track's gonna change drastically with 20, 24 cars, 22 cars, burning it up with all their tires and everything. But we'll just try to do the calculated right guess.
All righty. Well, Flash, congratulations on your JE Piston Passing Master Dash, and also from Del Mar Wire now. If you can win the main event from the pole, that's the penalty box here. They got $200 in addition for you. You'll probably want to split that with the crew. So you go out and get them tonight, okay?
That'd be enough to take my boat to Catalina tomorrow.
All righty. Bon voyage. Car number 91, Flash, Jordan Herman-Sater.
Well, I'd say he's pretty pumped. Thank you, Chris Holt, and congratulations to Jordan starting on the pole tonight here at the Pass. Right now, we go to lineup 4, the 12-lap Simpson Safety Products B main event. Top 6 from this one transfer to the A main. Everybody else will be done till next Saturday night when Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply and Vista Paint present the Napa Auto Parts Auto Trader Magazine's SCRA Sprint Cars, along with the wingless California Lightning Sprint Cars here at the Pass. Your lineup in row number 1 on the pole from Bakersfield, the number 97 Alan Ballard. Next to Ballard from Lomita, the number 98 Vern Sweeney. Row number 2 on the inside from Las Vegas, car number 10 Trevor Brillman. And the longtime veteran from Yorba Linda, the number 3, Rip Williams. In the third row on the inside, the number 41, Bobby Cody out of Costa Mesa. Oh, Robert Mason, I'm going to bust you right now. Look what it says on here, Don Kazarian. Oh, man, PR man in trouble. Starting outside Bobby Cody, according to this, number 45, Corey Kruzman. No. It's now 45, Damian Gardner, Mr. PR man. Go back to the, earlier you had another one mixed on me. I like that one, though. Go back to the fourth row on the inside, the Flying Canuck, number 66, Jay Hicks. And the number 3, and Mark Nation. Yes. Yeah, anybody who wants to call and complain, we're going to give Robert Mason's phone number out later tonight for getting Corey Kruzman and Damian Gardner mixed up. Back, go to the fifth row on the inside. If he can make it, that'll be the 0, Hotfoot Troy Klein out of Mooresville, North Carolina. And also, if he can make it, boy, those cars, it's questionable both of them make it, but they're in the lineup. Number 84 out of Fontana, Gary W. Howard. In the sixth row, the 57, Ron DiDonato out of Riverside, along with the number 47, Flying Brian Bernard. In row number 7 from Carefree, Arizona, the number 56 AZ, Alex Pruitt, along with the number 62, Mel Murphy. In the 8th row, that's the next to last row, you'll find the number 31, Alex Harris from Simi Valley, and the number 39 from Montclair, Cal Smith. And in row number 9 on the inside from Whittier, car number 82, Dan Hilberg, and the number 30 out of City of Industry, Tony Lima. One more time, you're lined up by the numbers. Row 1, 97 and 98. Row 2, 10 and 3. In row number 3, it's the number 41, along with the number 45, Damian Gardner. In row number 4, the 66 and the 3N. In row number 5, the 0 and the 84. In row 6, the 57 and the 47. In row number 7, the 56 AZ and the 62. In row number 8, the 31 and the 39. And in the back row, that's row number 9, you're going to find the number 82 and the 30. Lights are out, standing by for green. Simpson Safety Products B main event. Lady, we need you to move back as soon as you take your picture away from the chain link fence. Yeah, you. Boy, if somebody gets hit by a rod end in the head, they're going to know it. On the outside, Sweeney trying to take the lead on the start. Not going to happen. Rip Williams leads him into turn number 3. Ballard, about 30 years younger than Williams, moves into second. Third is Sweeney. One of them drifts up into the crash wall, I believe. I better not believe on that. That is the number 10 car drifting up there. That was Trevor Brillman. Coming off his best ever qualifying attempt with SCRA tonight.
Oh, man.
Ready to go green at the Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply sign. 1 lap down, 11 to go. Car in the final transfer spot right now, the red, number 66 of Jay Hicks. 1 spot out of transfer, that great looking paint job, the 47, Flying Brian Bernard. Your leader is Williams. 2nd, Ballard. 3rd, Sweeney. 4th, Gardner. 5th, Cody. And 6th, it's Hicks. They'll complete lap number 4 this time by. Williams with a good-sized lead. Bernard not making a lot of inroads toward Hicks in the 66. Goes way to the outside that time, though. Halfway next time by. Car around in the corner, Murphy. He gets tagged by Pruitt. We go yellow. Cody. The 41, the final transfer spot. Bernard working on him. Damian running in the 4th spot. And Bernard passes Cody for the final transfer spot. Cody tries to slide back underneath them. They almost touch. And Cody takes a spot back. And here comes Alex Harris in the number 31. Cody Harris gets by Bernard. Cody goes wide. Harris to the final transfer spot. Some of you may have never heard of the number 31 Alex Harris, but he's a longtime veteran. Cody goes around. Collects Bernard. They continue on. We're already yellow. Boy, that's a tough break for both of them. And we're green. Boy, does Bernard give Cody a shot. Wheel coming off the number 66 Hicks. Wednesday through Saturday between 9 and 4, 909-940-0134. Back to green. 8 down. 4 to go. Final transfer spot right now is the number 47 Venard. Gilberg, 1 spot out of transfer, did not get the best of restarts. Williams moving away out front. Three laps left. Ballard has passed 3 race cars. He is second in rookie points. That's the guy in the 97 car. But he's got a long way to go to catch those transfers. Last lap flag next time by for Rip Williams. Well, I'm impressed by the guy in the 31, Alex Harris. One to go. Damian slides into second using the top. Checker is going to come out the winner tonight. Simpson Safety Products B main event will be Rip Williams. Second is Damian Gardner. Third is Vern Sweeney. Fourth is Alex Harris. Fifth is Bobby Cody. Sixth by a nose, flying Brian Venard. Hilberg a good last lap, but he ran out of time. No time on that one due to the red flag. Once again, the gentleman who bought the t-shirt for his child for their birthday, you need to be. Here is your lineup for tonight's 50-lap A main event. The Napa Auto Parts Auto Trader Magazine's SCRA Sprint Cars presented by Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply and Vista Paint. And we want to welcome our group from Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply tonight. They're here at the races with us every week. They got a big group tonight. And also our good friends from the Saboba Casino, where all the locals go to get lucky. And I go down there to eat, too. Great food at Saboba. Here's your lineup, starting at the back. Position number 22. Sponsored by Yuma Truck Parts from Simi Valley, California. Boy, he's looked good. His first ever appearance, sprint car on dirt. Number 31, Alex Harris. Inside Alex, sponsored by Ingersoll Rand Tools, Discount Tool Repair in Las Vegas, and B&R Graphics. From Riverside, California, number 14, Bobby Graham. Move up one more row. That's row number 20. On the outside, the number 21A, sponsored by Sprint Express and WD Racing. From Santa Maria, this year's Menudo Bowl champion from Tijuana, Mexico, car number 29, Steve Osling. Move up to the first 3 rows on the outside of row number 3, starting position number 6. He drove this car a few years back, been out of it for a while. Car won the main event last night at the Ventura Raceway with Corey cruising behind the wheel. A 1996 SCRA Rookie of the Year, tonight sponsored by Alexander Trucking, La Via Restaurant, and Sander Engineering. From Phoenix, Arizona, and car number 4, Jeremy Sherman. Tonight's fast qualifier starts in position number 5 in the yellow number 7. Sponsored by Roy Miller Freight Lines, Sander Engineering, and Vital Express. He won the season opener here at Perris Auto Speedway. He's been ranked second in points for a long, long time. One of only 2 drivers to win, one of only 2 SCRA drivers to win a main event on the tour. From Ojai, California, 30-year-old Troy Rutherford. Outside row number 2, having a darn good season, due for a win. It's the immaculate number 99, sponsored by Electro Tank Powder Coating, Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply, and Williams Towing. From Escondido, the driver is Adam Mitchell. Inside Adams, Long Beach, California, number 91, Jordan Hermansader. That's your lineup for tonight's 50-lap SCRA Sprint Car A main event. Fuel. We need a...
I'm ready for it.
Lights are out. Standing by for green. You guys ready? Here we go. 50-lap A main event. Damian Gardner won the first 50-lapper here this year, Memorial Day weekend. Rip Williams won the second one on July 4th. Let's see who's going to win tonight. And the gas man going to lead lap number 1. Herman Sater settles into second, Adam Mitchell third, Tony Jones fourth. And in fifth spot, it's Sherman. Car way up by the crash wall through turns 1 and 2, or 3 and 4. That's Markham. One car down to the infield. That's a Saboba Casino entry of Rick Becker. He pulls it off into the work area, but going the wrong way. Boy, bad luck for Becker. And yeah, a lot of fluid coming out from underneath the number 67. Looks like he's going to win the Headman Headers Hard Luck Award. The number 67, Rick Becker, wins the Headman Headers Hard Luck Award. I guess you should say he receives that award. And Chris Holt reports a hole in the bottom of Becker's engine. An engine, I'd say about 2 races, 3 races old, if that. Tony Jones trying to run the cushion. He's sliding further back and forth. Contact in the corner. Rip Williams trying to shove Sherman out of the way. And he does. So Rip moves up to the 8th spot. Osling takes Jones. That's for 4th. Boy, and Adam Mitchell closing in on Herman Sater. They'll be 10 down this time by with 40 to go. And at 10 laps, the leader is Griffin. Second spot is Herman Sater. Third is Mitchell. Fourth is Osling. Fifth is Jones. Sixth, Rutherford. Seventh, Davis. Eighth, Williams. Ninth is Gardner. And 10th is Sherman. Now Rutherford gets by Jones as they come off turn number 2. He moves to the 5th spot in the yellow number 7. And Jones sliding back in the pack. 2 more cars get him. Here comes Mitchell. And we go yellow. Not sure why. And there's a car stopped on the back straightaway. I think that's Josh Ford. By the CarQuest Auto Parts Hamburg side, Communication Innovations. Indeed it is Josh Ford. We go yellow at lap number 11. Gonna go green by the Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply and Vista Paint Signs. 11 down, 39 to go. Rutherford goes to the outside line, trying to go around Osling. They almost touch. Herman Sater trying to get a run on the gas man. Rutherford like a rocket on the outside right now. Here's a little bumper check to Mitchell as Mitchell slides up in front of him in the middle of the back straightaway. Herman Sater to the inside of the gas man. And Herman Sater leads lap number 12. So the 91 out front, the Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply cars running second and third. Rutherford again goes to the top. He's looking pretty fast up there. Mitchell trying to take third back. Doesn't happen. Back straightaway. Osling in the 5th spot. Bottom feeders prevailing right now. This time, Mitchell sticks the number 7 back into 3rd, sets his sights on the gas man. Rutherford trying to take it back. We said bottom feeders last lap. Look at this one. Top guys going to the top of the racetrack. They're running up in the attic. Uh-oh. Here comes Damien. All of a sudden, Gardner catches fire in the Harlan Willis number 45. Oh, baby. He parked it in the corner, costs him. He lost 1 spot. Good job by Spencer to stay off him. Osling working on Mitchell. That's a 99 and a 29. That's the battle for 4th. Rutherford to the inside of Griffin. Didn't slide it up the racetrack. Griffin maintains second. Here comes Rutherford, going to take a shot at him once again. Guys running first and second, battling for second in the main event. The guys running first and second in points, that is. Osling around the outside of Mitchell. The Fisher Motorsports number 29 car takes over 4th. Contact between Davis and Jones. And they both save it. And Damian Gardner slowing in the Harlan Willis 45. Gardner slowing. Let's see if he makes it back to the pit area. Not gonna do it. We go yellow. Boy, and Damian Gardner, who was on such a good run, that's just fuel, was on such a good run through the field, then had a problem. Not his best night of the year, and not because of him either. Problems from the time they got here. How do you guys like this main event so far? Pretty cool, huh? Boy, guy out front. Jordan Hermansader, by the way, drove that car here last weekend at the 360 Nationals. That's the Alexander Trucking number 4. $19 down. Normally say 11 to go. Not tonight. 31 to go. Ready to start by the Vista Paint, Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply signs. We're racing. Rutherford immediately goes to the top. Hermansader's been down low most of the race. Boy, Jones had a good around the top, and then Williams slid up in front of him, but Jones ducks underneath him and takes the spot. 40% of the way through, your leader is Hermansader. Second is Rutherford. Third is Griffin. Fourth is Offsling. Fifth is Mitchell. Sixth is Davis. Seventh, Jones. Eighth, Williams. Ninth, Spencer. 10th, it's Sherman. 30 laps to go. The normal main event distance. And look at Tony Jones in the number 2 car, the Ferrari Dairy car. He has the outside hooking up now. Rutherford on the wide line, taking a shot at the outside. Not going to happen down the back straightaway. First 2 place cars pull away from Griffin in the red number 50. Rutherford staying wide. Hermansader staying down low. Herman Sater bobbles on the inside. Rutherford to the outside. New leader. Out front as we complete lap number 24. The yellow number 7, Troy Rutherford. And that bobble cost Herman Sater big time because it allowed Richard Griffin to close back in on him. Look at Jones. Look at Jones. Running the top. Jones trying to take away the 5th spot from Mitchell. Remember, Jones slid back in the field to 8th or 9th. And problems for the number 2A, the Smiley Crane car for Super Ricky Gunt. And whatever it is, the car, well, it's not running right. Problems for Osling. The 29 going up in smoke, and we go yellow. We go yellow as Osling goes up in smoke. Gaunt stopped in turn number 2. Tough break for Stevie O. And we'll go green once again in front of the Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply sign, middle of the back straightaway. And Chris Holt says they tell Skip Creeth in the push truck to pull away. They're not going to bump off Gunt. We go green without him. Rutherford out front. Now Jones has been running the top all night long, goes to the inside on the restart, and he takes 3rd away from Griffin. Herman Sater running the inside of the Faro car, trying to take the lead back. Folks, if that's your kid standing down by the chain link fence, I don't know how many times we can tell you, get him back off there before he gets hurt. New leader. Herman Sater back out front. Gasman goes back to 3rd. And look who's running 5th, the all-time leading winner at this racetrack and with SCRA, Rip Williams. Side by side down the back straightaway, Rutherford takes the lead back. And at the same time, Jones switches lines. He's trying to take 3rd back away from the Gasman. Boy, this time Rutherford moves away from Herman Sater. And lap 31, your leader is Rutherford. 2nd is Herman Sater. 3rd is Jones. 4th is Griffin. 5th is Williams. 6th is Spencer. 7th is Davis. 8th is Sherman. 9th is Mitchell. 10th is Showtime Sheridan. Well, Jones, not a lot of territory. Takes 2nd away from Herman Sater on the back straightaway. It's good to see Tony Jones running like this. Now the Gasman trying to move into the 3rd spot. Herman Sater shuts the door on him. 31, Harris going back to the pits. And look at the yellow 44 of Spencer. He's trying to move into the top 5, running the top. We got guys on the top, on the bottom, some of them running the middle. And all of a sudden, Griffin starts to fade. Williams trying to take 3rd away from Herman Sater. And Jones is closing in on Rutherford. Not a lot, but he's coming. Charles Davis in the 94 up to the 5th spot. Make that 4th as he gets inside Herman Sater. 14 laps to go this time by. Some of the early contenders fading back into the field. The 91 Herman Sayer, the 50 of Griffin, the 99 of Mitchell. Look at Rip Williams. Williams won the last 50 lapper. He moves up to second. "47 years old, and he's out front. The oldest guy in the field. Big tangle up in turn number 4. We go yellow. We go red. One of them Sheridan. Vern Sweeney just slid to a stop up there. Good job by him to avoid it.
I got every dog in my neighborhood breaking down my door. I got Spuds, McKenzie,
Jones still
Alex,
pulling the tires.
Strohs. They want me, my dog, along with that Medina pal.
Sorry, Tone. Go back to your funky Cole Medina. We got something to settle here. 12 laps to go. The Ripper out front. Rutherford second. Jones in third. Davis to the inside. The white number 94, the Arizona driver, trying to relieve Jones of that third place spot. The gas man trying to take that spot away from Davis. And the bozo with the backpack standing down by the crash wall. Get out of there. Jeez. Well, you'd think some people would get a clue and learn. Oh, Rutherford jumps the cushion. Jones almost got around and ran out of real estate, but Williams lengthens the lead now. Jones working the wide line. Well, it's good to see Jones having a good run. He's had so much bad luck this year, and he's going to take over second. Tell you what. Look at Damian Gardner, fought his way back through the field up to 6th now in the number 45. They've been chasing that car all night long. That might be the fastest car on the track right now, the number 45. He goes around his best buddy, the gas man. He goes around Davis. Look at this guy. Gardner goes to third with a slide job. And then he gets pushed back out of the way. With 5 to go. Williams out front, a different zip code. Jones running second. Third spot is Davis. 4th, Rutherford. 5th, Griffin. 6th is Gardner. 7th, Herman Sater. 8th is Spencer. 9th is Sherman. 10th is Mitchell. What a main event. Gardner parks it in the corner, costs him. Three laps to go for the Ripper. White flag the next time by. 1 lap to go. He started in 10th spot, too. Through turn 3. Coming out of turn 4, the oldest guy in the field spanks the kids. The win goes to Rip Williams. Win number 61. Second is Jones. Third is Davis. Fourth will be Griffin. Fifth is Spencer. I can't call sixth, but back in eighth it'll be Sherman. Ninth will be Herman Sater. And 10th is Adam Mitchell. And 24 hours after he was tied as the all-time leading winner with SCRA, he's back on top of the heap once again. Watch this guy come out of the top of the cage. And what a job by Tony Jones. Finally, Jones with some good luck here at the pass, and Charles Davis Jr. finished 4th in the 360 Nationals. Finishes 3rd tonight. 2 good weeks in a row for him. He's coming out of the car. Pump him up right now, Rip Williams. This guy is just awesome. 47 years old, and he just tears him a new one. In a couple seconds, Chris Holt will be interviewing our top 3. Remember, next Saturday night, SCRA Sprint Cars, California Lightning Sprint Cars back at Perris Auto Speedway, presented by Temecula Valley Pipe and Supply and Vista Paint. Our spectator gates open at 5 p.m. How do you guys like the main event tonight? Was that one hot? Next 50-lapper will be the Oval Nationals without USAC. Job by these top 3.
Well, I tell you what, we got our 3rd place finisher slowly making his way on over here. Charlie Davis Jr. Been a long time since we've seen Charlie over here, and it's good to have him back. Charlie, come on up. Wow, Charlie's out of breath. Yeah. And Charlie, what's the matter?
Job running the bottom.
What's that?
It's like having a job running the bottom. I hate the bottom.
You've never had a job before, have you?
Oh, yeah, I guess I have.
All right. Well, you know, Charlie, this is a great run for you, and we missed you. You've been gone for a long time, and you decided that SCRA is where you wanted to be, and you came back good.
Yeah, you know, we struggled at the beginning of the year, so we wanted to take some time off and regroup with the whole deal. Got some cars put together, went back on the speed weeks, went on the tours. Really felt comfortable. I said, man, we've got to get back over to Perris. I love getting around this place. Just keeps getting better all the time.
Well, you know, your wife, she does so much for you. She puts a car under your seat in there, and got to really kind of hand it to her, don't you?
I tell you what, she does a ton for me. I just wouldn't be able to do it without her. My whole family. What we had here tonight was not too many people working on the car, but we have my dad and my sister. We even had to borrow some of Tony's crew just to keep up with the whole deal. My wife couldn't come tonight, and that's just too bad. I wish she could have been here to see this, but thanks to all the fans, everything was pretty good here tonight.
Talk about the race.
You know what? We were running hot there, so I was trying to stay on the bottom, and we changed the pill right there under the red, and man, that thing started stumbling so bad. I didn't think I was going to be able to hang on to it after that, but Tony came over and helped us out a bunch, got the car tight a little bit tighter, and just the pill. I hate running the bottom, but it worked tonight.
All right, well, great finish. Car number 94. And this guy here, he predicted he was going to be back with a vengeance. And Tony, things worked out pretty good for you tonight.
Yeah, not too bad. You know, we had a real good race car. You know, Bob Harkins, Wayne, Johnny V. You know, Narcy Fur behind this deal, 100%. Like I was saying, you know, without our sponsors, Standard Feeding, you know, Left Turn Racing, VGI Graphics, and Concept Powder Coating. Without these guys, you know, we wouldn't be out here running like this. But my hat's off to Rip, man. I couldn't follow him around the bottom. He was good on the bottom, and I was good on the top, and that's all I could do. So, but you know, I never give up. I knew we had a second place car, but I was trying like hell to make it a first place car. But it's tough to beat this guy. You know, he's definitely on a string, and And what can I say? You know, a second place, I think it's our second podium this year. So, you know what, we're tickled to death with this brand new car.
Well, Tony, you know, every driver has their own little characteristics, and I can watch a race car on a racetrack and tell when it's good. Now, it looked to me like a lot of stagger, something you don't run.
Yeah, you know, we tried. No, we had about 2 inches of stagger for everybody that's listening in the pits anyway. No, we tried a little bit something different. We got a pretty tight race car, so we had to put a little more stagger in it just to see what it do. And it wasn't too bad. We probably went back to, we should have had about 3 inches of stagger in it. We've been a lot better.
All righty. Well, a good run. Some exciting moments?
You know, the whole race. Rip and I was just up here talking about it. You know, I tell you what, from the first lap till towards the end of the race, I mean, we was banging wheels and passing and swapping. Everybody was racing clean and, you know, keeping on the bottom or keeping on top, whatever we had to do to keep it clean with everybody. And, you know, Rip and I was just talking about, you know, swapping spots and, you know, that's fun. That's some fun racing. And, you know, I really got to thank somebody. I want to thank my girlfriend, Tammy, my fiance, Tammy. She's got to put up with a lot of crap when I'm sitting there having a bad year. You know, I'm sure Becky can vouch for Rip when he's having bad years. But Tammy, she's put up with a lot of crap this year, and I love you. Thank you.
All righty. Tony Jones, a real happy guy with car number 2. And this gentleman right here, I don't really remember you ever having a bad year, but I'll believe Tony, and let's pretend that you have. But great to have you up here, Rip.
Yeah, it's great to be here. You know, we were kind of patient there. We're waiting for a couple things to happen, and we got through. And all I got to say, this is for everybody 40 and over.
40 and over. Yeah. You know, and a 40 and over, that would include you, too. So I would say that we got to tip our hat to you. And, Rip, what a drive tonight. Patience paid off?
Yeah, you know, we had the car that, you know, once I got a little free room, I thought I could be pretty fast. So, you know, I took my time, went through the guys, and raced everybody real good. And we're just glad to be here with Sharon and Jack Jory. I mean, they put one heck of a car together for me. And DeMarco and Weld Wheels and all the rest of the people, AMA Plastics. We're just having one heck of a fun time, and hopefully it lasts.
So you say you stayed out of trouble, so not real exciting race for you, just a long one.
Yeah, you know, these 50 lappers, you know, I just I can relax a little more maybe and save it for the end.
All righty. Well, Rip Williams taking another 50-lapper here at the Perris Auto Speedway. And Tony, what?
Yeah, I forgot one guy that's been kind of helping us out too. Old Bub. Old Bub's put some thoughts in this car too, and he's really helped us out. You know, you know what? There's one thing I want to say. Without the Henrys, I would not be up here. The Henrys have put me up here from day one, and they're standing right out there. You know what? I mean, without them, my life wouldn't be what it is.
Well, then I guess you get an invitation to the wedding.
No, I actually had to race last night. They got married last night. I couldn't go.
All righty. Well, Tony, happy guy. How about it one more time for these 3 gentlemen? 1, 2, 3, finish. Some great guys.
And congratulations.